Hey YouTube, I'm back again with another video. Today we're going to talk about self-image. So I wrote some notes down because I kind of don't want to go off on a tangent, but I kind of want to go over the things that it feels like uh, as your body changes when you're going through this journey called cancer. This journey called cancer is horrible, it's disrespectful, it's ugly, it makes you feel really bad, but you can't let it get you down, you can't let it beat you. Because between chemo, between this MRI, this PET scan, this scan over here, this one over there, that's already enough to make you just say, you know what, let's try to figure this out, but use something else. So like I said, I made some notes. Um, Kind of gonna call this accepting body image or accepting change. I think more likely accepting change. First off, how do you feel about your body before they tell you, hey, you might have to cut off one of your boobies, or we might have to take both of them, or it's your choice. Do you only want to do a partial mastectomy? Do you want to just do one mastectomy, or do you want to do a bilateral? Bilateral means both of them. They're gonna cut both your boobies off. Either way, it changes your balance. It changes how your tops fit. It changes how your bras fit. It changes how you look at yourself that very first time before they take the bandages off. It's already hard enough waking up and bandages are like this tall and everything just hurts. It hurts to breathe. It hurts to cough. It hurts to laugh. It's just, it's kind of bad. It's kind of bad. The first time they took the bandage off, that's if you look. Me, I didn't look. I didn't look. It was months before I actually saw what I looked like. And I think I didn't really look until they started with the expander, which that's a whole nother thing. That's a whole nother video, that in itself. But the expander is, just to give you a little synopsis of that, it's after you have your mastectomy, that means they cut off the whole boob, everything. They take everything out. They put an expander in there to make the area that they've taken everything from, now they got to make that area bigger so that it can accommodate however big your new boob is going to be, or your implant, if however you want to say it. I say booby. Half the time I don't say implant because half the time I can't think of what the heck it's called. But once they do that, that's a whole nother story. That's weeks of them going. You're going into the office once a week until you're filled with that, so that it's matching the other side, if you only choose to have one. So that entails, they use a magnet. They run it around you until they find the little thing where they can put the needle in. Now you do feel them put the needle in, but it's only because of your skin. But after that, you don't feel like, well, I didn't personally. I didn't feel, well, no, it wasn't painful, but you could feel that they were putting some kind of liquid inside of you, and you could kind of hear it, in all honesty. Depending upon which side they did, which for me was my left side, so in this ear, I could hear like shh, as he was putting in the saline, because I have saline. I didn't opt for that other stuff that over time could get hard. Excuse me. Over time could, if your implant breaks, could poison you because now it's gonna seep into your body and make you sick, if not kill you. I opted for saline because it's salt water. If my implant bursts, it's just gonna be salt water going into my system, and that's it. Then we gotta start the whole thing over again with at least I think. I think. But I kind of want to go over just like nine things to which I thought about, and there might be more as I go along as far as body image after your image of yourself has changed and you actually seen the change, because that's different. That's a whole different story. So for me personally, at first I didn't really. I don't. I don't know how to explain it. When I first saw it, my feelings were just hurt. I was like, "Oh my God, that's what it looks like." Um, and I was just like, "Oh, okay." And then I don't have my own nipple. I don't have a nipple. Period. And I didn't opt for that, the tattooing, because I had 8 surgeries, y'all. 8. I did not feel like them taking yet another needle, scratching something on my own skin that was already, well, my last surgery was in '08. Um, I'm still kind of numb, but I didn't want them putting a tattoo. No, no, I'm okay. Having the mound was enough because I just wanted the outside to look the same. It didn't matter to me, personally, to me, what someone else thought when they saw it, because I went through that. You didn't have to go through that. And if you're bothered by it, man, kick rocks and make sure them rocks be hot when you're kicking them rocks, because kick them on. At least that's how I feel personally. Um, my ideal image, my ideal image was they both match. That was ideal. I just wanted them to match. That's all. On the outside. So like, as you can see, they match. Um, then you gotta accept. Acceptance is for me, because I can only speak for me in my experience. Not having a nipple. Being told that they didn't want to save my nipple because my cancer kept coming back, and they thought if they saved my nipple that they would eventually have to take it off anyway, because possibly I would have to have surgery number 9 or 10. And then you gotta let go. Letting go means letting go of before, letting go of that hurt, the disappointment, that why me when they tell you have breast cancer. You gotta let that go. If you don't let that go, you can't move forward. You can't. Because you got mountains upon mountains upon mountains to climb yet. Those are just some speed bumps. The real mountains happen when, after the surgeries, they're being told you can't work for however long, and going back to work, and then having people look at you differently because they know what you've been through, and now everybody want to see. What do you want to see? What the hell? And then number 6. Now this one is the big one, y'all. At least it was the big one for me. Letting go. Because if you don't let go, you can't move forward. And all I wanted to do was move forward, because I couldn't change anything that was going to happen. And I refused to let them tell me I was going to die. Because a sister is still here. It started in '05. It's not 23. And I was told just from '05 to '09, it seemed like every 6 months or every 9 months, you may not live till next month, or you may have 6 months, or you may have 9 months, or you may not make it until Christmas. Y'all, I'm still here. I'm still here. I went through all of that, being told all that, and trust me, each time they tell you, it's a little traumatizing. But now when they tell me that crap, like when they told me I was stage 4, um, they told me that, I think it was the week of Christmas, 20, it's been 19 months, 2021, 2021, the week of Christmas. I think it was like 3 or 4 days before Christmas, something like that. And my doctor says, oh, and by the way, you're stage 4 metastasized breast cancer. Um, you may not make it 6, maybe 9 months, because you have cancer in quite a few places, and we're just not sure. We don't know what's going on. She ends the call. It's like, what the hell? I just fell apart. I was like, what the? My mom's sitting beside me. Isis is on the other couch. My little brother's sitting at the kitchen table. I'm looking around the room. Everybody's in awe because no one knows how to respond. No one knows what to say. And I just tell my mom, look at her and tell her I'm sorry. Why am I apologizing to you? They just told me I'm sick. I might not make it. But for whatever reason, I felt like I had to apologize. And I did apologize. Now, number 7, this is another big hurdle. Depending upon if you like boys or girls, if you like both of them. The first time someone sees you and they notice the difference. They notice that there's no nipple on whatever side there ain't no nipple. And you see it on their face. And you're like, you all right? You okay? I did tell you I didn't have no nipple on one side, right? You forgot? Right? You okay? And then they go, oh, yeah, I forgot. Some of them don't skip a beat. Some of them will pause for a moment, look at you. You might even get a hug. They might even break down. I've had each one of those instances happen. And then sex is like very romantic. It's very deep. It's very personal. It's very just, it's like it touches your soul or something. Now that image, I don't think anyone is ready to see the person they care about, the person that they like, change, especially if they've seen it before. If you didn't see it before, then that's different. Because this is your first time seeing it, and you didn't see it before, so, hey, it's what it is. But to be honest, no one's seen it before. One person. Because as I was going through all that, I wasn't really, I was still having sex. I was in a relationship with someone, but I always have a t-shirt, some kind of strappy t-shirt, that has a little shelf in it, so you don't got to wear a bra. I always had on one of them. I never really took it off. There was no, it was just naked from the bottom. There was no taking off my shirt. There was none of that. I wasn't ready for none of that. But if you went there, that was your business. That was your business. I might have petted you. But most of the time, no. I'm not going to pet you. It's me. I'm going through this. I got to look at this. And it took me years, to be honest, to look at myself and to not feel a certain way. Now when I look at myself, it's like, I'm still here. So what? Still here. Now, for me, I have sons. My youngest took on the responsibility of draining my drainages. So he saw tubes sticking out of me. He used to drain my drains. He used to go to the doctor with me, and he saw before I saw, because I wasn't woman enough yet to look, and I didn't want to see, and I wasn't ready for that. I was still trying to get over. Yeah, I had cancer again, again. But my oldest, the first time he just seen the scar, and I wasn't even done with my surgeries. I think it was like on surgery 3. I was bending over, and he was like, "Oh, mom," and he grabs his nuts, and he's like, "I'm gonna need you to cover that up." And I didn't even know he could see. So I looked down. I was like, "Oh, you worried about a scar?" I said, "Just imagine if you had to look at this shit every damn day. How would you feel?" And he just kind of looked at me, and he was like, "Mom, how do you do it?" I said, "Because I'm your mom and I'm a beast. That's why. I do what I do. I got to figure it out." And I figured it out. You got to take that spoon, them lemons, and make the best lemonade. So that's what I do. I make lemonade. Every time I feel a certain way, I go make me some lemonade. Because that's the only thing I can change. That's the only thing I can fix. As far as this naked, tis what it is. Just what it is. Now, the last one is your parents' idea of you changing. My dad died my sophomore year of high school, so he was only there to see me go through bone cancer and losing my leg. That's what he experienced. That's the only part of the cancer he went through. Now my mom, for her biggest thing is, because I haven't been able to wear my prosthetic in 2 years, she worried about, am I embarrassed that I can't put my prosthetic on? Lady, I got stage 4 metastasized breast cancer. Am I worried about not being able to put on my prosthetic? No. No. The only thing I'm worried about is I wake up every day. Oh, and if y'all haven't noticed, I don't have to be on oxygen anymore. No more oxygen. I haven't had to wear oxygen in 3 months. Whoop, whoop. And they told me that I might just be on oxygen until, well, being the tea that I am, I told them, y'all got me twisted. I'm not finna be walking around tethered to no machine. No. There's things that I want to do. I made myself a bucket list, and I intend on doing every one of those things on that bucket list. I do. I think I deserve that. I, I, I've been through enough. I'm still going through some stuff. So, I'm going to do that. But my mama, y'all, that lady, she worried about me choosing to be in a wheelchair because I have asthma. I didn't have asthma until the August of 21, before they told me that December that I had cancer. Mind you, some of the cancer was on my lungs. So that's what started the asthma. So, the being able to breathe, sorry, I'd rather breathe than me trying to walk because of some image. I'm sorry. It is not that serious to me. To me, personally, me. That you see me without my leg. Even if I have on my prosthetic, you still know that I got one leg. I know I got one leg. And if it's traumatizing for you, don't look. Don't look. That's how I feel about it. And I tell my mom every time I go over to her house. And she said the same thing. You still not wearing your leg? No, lady. I'm not wearing my leg. I'd rather breathe unencumbered and sit in this damn wheelchair. I can still do everything I've been doing. It ain't stopping nothing. It ain't stopping men from trying to talk to me. I'm still beautiful. Still same face, still same personality. Still me. I'm just not trying to die because I can't breathe because my leg weighs 20 plus pounds. 20 plus pounds, y'all. On top of what I already got going on here. You know what I'm saying? Um, that's a lot. That's a lot. So as far as body image and accepting it, look, I didn't accept it. Y'all look at this. Ain't got edge to first no more. Because counseling said, fuck you and your edges. I'm taking your boobie. I done took your leg. Now I'm gonna have them edges, some edges. I mean, my forehead, my hair is going back. It's like up here now. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I have the audacity to have bra strap length hair. Yeah. And the back is all thick and luscious. Yeah. But up here, up here, uh-uh, uh-uh, uh-uh. Counselor said, girl, I'm sorry, but we're going to take that hair too. You don't need them edges. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. We're going to leave the rest of it. But right here, girl, no. You're going to have to say bye-bye to that. Sayonara. Peace out. Deucey. We taking that. And I don't know if we're going to let you grow it back. Figure that out. So, and I used to have a thing about hair. And at one point, I was going to cut my hair off, call myself getting, I mean, I'm already natural. But I was going to put, clean up my sides and, just have hair on the top, have a little flat top or whatever, or something like that. And then I was like, you know what? No, I'm not going to do that. Because to me, just me, my own personal opinion, I think that that's giving up. And I can't do it. I can't let cancer win. I just can't let it win. So you got to be the winner. I got to be the winner. This ain't stopping the cuteness. It's not. Now I got a 5 head. Look at that. The whole hand that just fit there. Before I even touching hair and up to up here. Y'all look. But I'm still here. I have not let it beat me down. I have no intentions upon letting it beat me down. And y'all gotta excuse my dog shoulder growling because there's a dog on the TV. And every time she see a dog on the TV, she got to growl. Y'all. I'm about to pop her if she don't cut it out. But anyway, this thing called cancer takes a lot of things from you. It takes away your self-image. It takes away your self-esteem. The depression is, y'all. But you can't let it kill you. You can't let it beat you. Yes, there are days when I'm depressed. Yes. Yes, there are days when I'm sad. Yes. Because I'm human. I'm still human. Even though I think I'm a beast. Even though I think I'm a soldier. Soldiers hurt too, y'all. Soldiers hurt too. They do. We do. Because there's some things you can fix. But you can't fix it where it's totally gone. You can just fix it where it's just, maybe today it ain't bothering you. Maybe tomorrow it might not be bothering you. Maybe next week it ain't bothering you. But then one day you wake up and it punches you in the gut. In the gut, y'all. In the gut. And for a minute, y'all, I couldn't even go in my closet because the closet was so little. Every time I went into the closet, it felt like I was being suffocated. I still could barely go into the closet. I'm just not getting to where I can go in, but I gotta talk myself through it. But now when I come out, I gotta lay down. I do. I'm working on that. I'm working on that. But all I can do is do the best I can. And right now, that's the best I got. Because at first, y'all, I couldn't even go in the mug at all. And I still couldn't close the bathroom door because since there's asthma and this thing with breathing, y'all, it feels like I'm suffocating. I just can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't even like it, but if I'm in my room and somebody go in the bathroom and close the door, it makes me feel claustrophobic. So I have to like not look, pay attention to the TV, or do something on my phone until they open the door. But that's my battle. But I'm still here to have a battle. And that's what matters. You can't let everything just beat you down. You just can't. At some point, you got to be a big girl. You got to pull up your big girl panties. And you got to say, you know what? I might be struggling. Some days I might even let it beat me down. Some days I might even let it beat me up. But I'm still waking up to see another day. I'm still here to see and to change things that I can change and to worry about the things that I can change instead of worrying about stuff that I can't change and I can't do nothing about. Because having cancer, you can't do nothing about that. There's nothing you can do about that except for just take it one day at a time, one step at a time. And in my case, one roll at a time. That's all I can do. That's all I got. And I'm not mad that I got that. I'm thankful that I have that and have that ability to be able to do that. Now, my ideal image, I think my ideal image is being able to look in the mirror. Oh, wait, one more thing. So, I know my glasses you can't really see, and today they're not as bad, but the dark circles was real. They've gotten much, much better. Much, much better. At one point, I was like, it was affecting my mental. Y'all, it was affecting my mental. It really was. And then look, the hell? Cancer. 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 Y'all, brushing my teeth one day. You know how you lick your teeth after you brush your teeth, you know what I'm saying? Just to make sure, you know, you did a good job. I licked my teeth and I'm like, what the? I look in the mirror. Why is my tooth chipped? Yo, are you serious? So when I talked to my doctor says, well, the fact that you've been on cancer medicines back to back for some years now, it's probably affected the enamel on your teeth, and so now your teeth are probably weak. Really, ma'am? Really? So you're going to take my hair, you're going to take my teeth. You done took my boob, you done took my leg. Are you serious right now? In a minute, I'm just going to be a bobblehead. Just going to be like, boo, 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 boo. Okay. For real. Really, ma'am? And then she going to say, Miss T. Mind you, she did huff just like I just huffed. Miss T. We have to look at bigger things. And right now, the biggest thing is, on your last PET scan, we didn't see any cancer. I was like, whoop, 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 okay. But heifer, look at, no, that's not cute. That's not cute. No. No. How the heck? It's not cute. I got 5 dome. I got a chipped tooth now. Are you serious right now? Really? But life is a bee. And if you let it beat you, it'll keep on being that bee. And it'll have you trying to kill yourself because you think that there's nothing that you can change. But you know what you can change? going to sleep every night, even if you got to take some medicine to go to sleep. Sometimes I got to do that. Sometimes I do. Because this right here, don't shut up. It don't shut up at all. It don't do it. It don't do it. So there are days when, I can actually go to sleep without having to medicate myself. Then there are those days when I got to medicate in order to shut this down. And then I can't sleep all night because if I hear something, if the dog wakes me, it starts all over again, the whole cycle. The whole cycle. So, y'all, to sum it all up, body image, self-image. If you don't love yourself, you don't have no self. Did you hear it? I'm going to say it one more time. I want y'all to listen. I want you to listen. If you don't love yourself, you, right here, you don't love you, how are you going to expect somebody to love you, to accept you, if you not accepting yourself? And if you not loving yourself, how are you expecting somebody else to love you? Just how? I mean, come on now, let's be realistic. Regardless of what's going on, regardless of how your image has changed, regardless of how you look in the mirror, you're still that person you originally were. You are. And if you can do something that makes you feel better, do it. Love yourself. Be yourself. Be thyself. Love yourself. Because I love me. I love me. Yes, I might complain. Yes. But I can control that. But for the rest of this, eh, 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 it is what it is. But now, comment, like, subscribe. Share this with somebody. Because trust and believe there's somebody who's having thoughts that they shouldn't be having because they're feeling like they're by themselves. They're feeling like they can't face tomorrow, or they feeling like they can't face today. Not I mean to say taste, I meant face. Because y'all, just being a girl is hard. Just being a girl is hard. You know, there's these dudes that want you to have long hair. There's these dudes that don't care if you got no hair. There's these dudes that want you to be skinny. There's these dudes that want you to be a big girl. There's these dudes that don't want you to be a big girl, skinny girl. He wants you to just be just thick. Or his idea of thick. You know, he wants you to have big boobs. He wants you to have small boobs. He wants you to have middle boobs. He wants you... Girl. If you don't love you, how he or she, if that's your get down, how they gonna love you? Because in order to love yourself, you got to be able to accept yourself. And then be able to accept that someone's loving you without questioning why you love me. Why you got to question that? If they tell you they love you, then they love you. But now, if you feeling like they ain't showing you, now that's a different story. But, like, comment, subscribe, and please share this with somebody that may not be having a good day. Maybe they might think I'm funny. Maybe they might think that it's pleasant. Well, that I'm pleasant. That I've given them some good advice. Because I try. I've learned this from being beat down and figuring out if you don't love yourself, regardless of how hard you get beat down, how you going to stand up? Because when you fall down, how you going to get up if you don't feel like you can get up? Huh? How? Remember, love you every day, any day, all day. Love you. Because if you don't love you, no one else is going to love you. Comment, like, subscribe. It's free.com. Free 99. And please share it. Because trust me, there's somebody that's out there going, Lord have mercy, how am I going to make it through the day? But they might see me and be like, you know what, if she can do it, hell, I can do the shit too. But I'm going to sign out now because now I'm rambling and I need to cut it out. But y'all be good. Enjoy your day. Remember what I said. Love you. Love you.